Hello and welcome to the Yoga Studies Institute. My name is Eva Kulich, and today we're going to be doing a half an hour flow into strength asana practice. So please close your eyes and have a soft smile on your face. Maybe take a deep inhale through the belly. Make the rib cage expand outwards. Inhale all the way up to the collarbones. And exhale. Let the breath go. One more time, a deep belly breath. Rib cage expands. Inhale all the way up to the collarbones. And exhale. Let the breath go. Every breath we can, be gentle and compassionate with our own experience and offer any goodness that we feel to those who might need it. And we can use Master Patanjali's verse to go deeper into our practice today. Maitri Karuna Mudito Upekshanam. Sukha Dukkha Punya Apunya. Vishayanam Bhavanata Chitta Prasadanam. We must use kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity. Learn to keep your feelings in balance, whether something feels good or hurts, or whether something is enjoyable or distasteful. This practice makes the mind bright and clear as pure water. So for the next half an hour class that we have together, let's hold ourselves in our experience with this compassion and understand with wisdom that we're creating a strong, beautiful habit in our world, and it will make us stronger, healthier, happier. Let's open our class with the sound of Om. Taking a deep inhale and exhale out of the mouth. And inhale to Om. We can open our eyes and we can sit on our heels if we wish. Bring the right hand down beside the right hip and inhale, lift the left arm up and do a nice side bend here. Taking your time to get into your body, taking deep breaths here, opening through the left side body. Inhale back up to center, left hand down, right arm up, and opening the right side body. Inhale, coming back up. And let's make our way onto our hands and knees and do some cat-cow. So hands are directly underneath the shoulders, toes curled under. And let's inhale, lift through the sit bones, the belly stretches, the heart opens, throat opens, looking up. And exhale, tuck the tail in between the legs, push the mat away from you. Sit belly buttons in towards the spine and come into a tuck, opening the back body. And moving with your breath, inhale, looking up, and exhale, coming into your tuck. Beautiful. Now let's root through our hands and knees again in tabletop. Lift the left arm and the right leg, opposite arm and leg out in front of us. Having a strong core here. Let's breathe with a smile. And let's exhale. Bring the knee in towards the elbow or forehead to knee, and then inhale out for 1. Exhale, tuck. Inhale for 2. 3, going at your own breath, your own pace. 4, and 5, holding here. And exhale, release. Let's do the other side. Right arm forward, left leg back. Holding here. And we'll begin our tuck. So on our exhales, tuck. And inhale, lengthen and strengthen. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Holding here. And release. Beautiful. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Sigh out of the mouth. And let's bring our hands forward, toes are curled, and make our way into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bend the knees, have the heels floating, and reach the sit bones back to where the upper corners of the room are, where the ceiling meets the wall. Don't let the heart collapse too far down towards the ground. We want to have some buoyancy in the upper back. Breathe in here, deep inhale, and exhale. Let the breath really open the body here and guide your practice. Inhale, plank pose. Push the mat away from you. Strengthen and lengthen the legs. The sit bones are strong, tail is tucked in between the legs, and the crown is reaching ahead of you forward. And hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale back to down dog. And then inhale back to plank pose, holding here. Maybe you want to get down on your forearms. A little play here. Make sure the shoulders are directly above the elbows. Legs are strong, tail tucked, the core is engaged. We're still pushing through our elbows to bring the upper back to a dome. And then bring the hands back to the mat. High plank. Inhale and exhale. Let's bring the knees down. The chest down in between the hands and the chin down. Good job, everybody. Inhale to Cobra. So the hands are directly underneath the shoulders. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Legs are strong, open front body. The inner sit bones knitting together. And exhale. Down dog. Beautiful. Let's inhale, left leg up, and exhale, left knee to left elbow, left wrist, right elbow. Step the foot in between the hands. Inhale, high lunge. Hold your big imaginary beach ball. Have a smile on your face. Core is engaged, knees don't move as we twist side to side. Let the breath be steady, strong, and even. Maybe you lose your balance a bit, that's okay. Compassionate wisdom. And then bring your arms back up. And let's pivot the right foot parallel to the back edge of the mat. Lengthen the left leg. Come into Trikonasana, right arm overhead. Breathing here. And let's tap the left foot with the right hand, bend the left knee, windmill open to warrior two. Arms are straight and strong. Outer edge of the right foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. Warrior two, holding here. Right hand on right thigh, inhale, left arm up. And then exhale, left elbow to left knee. Reach the right arm forward. Extended side angle. One more deep breath here. And then from here, let's touch down with our hands, shorten our stance, and prepare for Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. So lengthen through the crown and exhale. Really try to straighten that front left leg by gluing the base of the big front toe to the mat, squeezing the inner upper thighs together. And from here, we're going to bring the right hand on the outside of the left foot, preparing for Parvita Trikonasana, revolve triangle. Reach left arm forward and reach the left sit bone back. Squeezing the inner upper thighs, we're going to inhale, lift up, coming into our twist, feeling the belly twist. Breathing here for 3, smile, 2, and 1. Exhale, touch down with the hands, shift the weight forward and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose, holding here, drawing the prana up the arms into the heart. And then exhale, coming down into your vinyasa. Inhale, Cobra, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in down dog here. Allow your prana to settle for a moment. And then inhale, right leg up. And exhale, bring right knee to right elbow. Right wrist, left elbow. Step the left foot in between the hands. Inhale, reaching up, high lunge. Holding your big beach ball. Core engaged, your knees are steady here. and begin to twist, smiling, and have this compassionate wisdom. If you're feeling blissful, you can offer that light into your world to those who need it. Whoops, you might lose your balance. I'm glad I have a wall behind me. And then inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, pivot left foot parallel to the back edge of the mat. Lengthen the right leg. And then come into your triangle pose, Trikonasana. Breathing here. And then tap the right foot with the left hand, bend the right knee, windmill open, warrior two. Strong stance here, smile. Left hand on left thigh, inhale, reach the right arm up. Exalted warrior, one more breath. Opening the right side body. And exhale. Right elbow on the right knee, reach the left arm forward. Tucking the tailbone, outer edge of the left foot glued to the mat, extending to the left fingertips. Breathing here, full breath. And let's touch down with our hands. Shorten our stance a little bit. Glue the base of the big front toe on the mat. Squeeze the inner upper thighs together by bringing left hip forward, right hip back. Inhale, lengthen the crown in front of you. And exhale. Find your Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. Beautiful. And let's prepare for Parivrtta Trikonasana, revolved triangle. Left hand on the outside of the right foot. Plug the right sit bones back behind you. And inhale, reach the right arm in front of you. Keep squeezing the inner upper thighs together as you reach the right arm up, twisting at the belly, finding your twist, and smile. Breathe your body open here. Offer wherever you are to your world, to the continuation of Navanga, compassionate wisdom. And exhale, back to the mat. Let's shift the weight forward and back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, plank pose. If you want, you can do a push-up. And then coming down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice exhale here. Take a deep breath in your down dog. And let's bring the knees down and come to stand on your knees. So rooting through the kneecaps, tuck the tail in between the legs. If this is hard on your kneecaps, you can double up on your mat to soften the surface a bit. Let's roll our shoulders up, back, and down. Have a soft smile on your face. Bring the hands to the low back. And just begin to tuck the tailbone. Push the hips forward as you lift up through the heart. Keep lifting up through the heart. Keep bringing the hips forward lifting up through the heart. Keep bringing the hips forward, tailbone tucks in between the legs, and lift up through the heart. And if your chest passes the height of your head, then you can bring the head back, open the throat. Breathing here. Smile, offer this open heart to your world. And exhale, coming up and slowly making your way down to your child's pose. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Sigh out of your mouth. Allow your body to totally soften here. Breathing through the low back in this child's pose. Maybe you want to take your knees a little wider to open through the hips. I love hip openers. And taking your time here to feel whatever comes up without judgment, with compassion. I think this is a big ingredient in becoming fearless. It's to be okay to feel whatever comes up for us and be compassionate with ourselves and others. And let's slowly make our way up and come onto our sit bones and bring the feet out in front of us, toes pointing towards us. Let's inhale, arms up, and exhale, hinge at the hips. You can have a micro bend in the knees, but try to keep the spine straight. We're just hinging at the hips and getting deep into our seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Taking a few breaths here. And let's inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Bring the hands behind us. Let's roll the shoulders up, back, and down, and lift the hips up into Purusvottanasana. If this is too much, bend the knees, mat hip width apart, and lift the hips up like this. It's a nice shoulder opener too. And then exhale, touch the sit bones down, and let's gently make our way into final Shavasana. This time I won't make you do Navasana. Let's just relax. So bring the feet mat width apart, roll the shoulders up, back, and down, and gently rock the head side to side, yes and no. Find that center point in the back of the skull. And just close your eyes here and soften fully. Soften your whole body and just relax. Allow your whole body to just soften here and totally relax. Know that you are completely safe and secure to fully soften and relax your whole body, letting go of any tension, any sort of contraction. And for the next few moments, enjoy this stillness. And slowly you can begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and rock your head side to side, yes and no. And bring the arms up towards the front of the back of your mat and bring the feet together and take an inhale, long, big stretch. And exhale, bring the knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Gently roll onto your left side and come up to a tall seated position. Your hands can be at heart center. And together we'll close our class. And just take a moment to really acknowledge and rejoice in your effort, your practice today. Every breath, every movement, every time you held yourself with your compassionate wisdom, you planted amazing seeds for this paradise of a world. Let's take a deep inhale and exhale. And we'll close our class with the sound of Om. May our thoughts and our actions contribute to the happiness and freedom of all beings. Thank you for joining me today. I had so much fun practicing with you, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you and namaste.